My presentation outline is firstly introduction, literature review, methodology, results, conclusions, and reference. Firstly, introduction. Okay, we start with background. Hand numbness is usually caused by damage, irritation, or compression of one of the nerves on the arm and wrist. A branch of one of the nerves. Disease that affect peripheral nerve such as diabetes can also cause numbness. Although with diabetes similar symptoms usually occur uncommonly first in your feet, numbness can be caused by hand weakness. A variety of factors could be causing the hand to feel numb. According to Medical News Today, when a person has a sensation of numbness in the hands, weakness and painful tingling sensations may occur. It's from Stacy Sampson, problem statement. In order to provide excellent patient care, hand grip strength exercising was modified to get accurate reading to know the improvement hand grip strength for every patient. This ideal aid tool provides excellent therapy for perceptual motor training activity. Users sometimes do not know their improvement every exercise they do. The data presentation technique will help the doctor or physiotherapy to do the next exercise routine for the patient. Objective. We had 3 objectives. Firstly, to design a hand grip strength monitoring device using Android via Bluetooth for data transfer. Secondly is to develop an automatic hand grip strength reading with database system. And lastly, to test and analyze the performance of the system efficiency in terms of pressure. The work scope for this project is to develop a prototype of the hand gripper monitoring system. This project only focus on numbness patients that to monitor their strength of hands pressure every exercise. This project used Arduino Uno microcontroller, circuit board attached along with LM280 pressure and temperature sensor, Bluetooth sensor, and LCD display. The limitation for this project is it is only focused on numbness hand, the ages from 17 to 64 years, because this is the most crucial time for numbness patients that require more custody. This project is only focused on pressure reading that to know the improvement hand grip strength and will display on LCD display. Literature review. In this topic, we cover treatment that can do in ourselves or with doctor. Firstly, self-testing, which is sinus test, Valen test, electromyography, and blood test. The carpal tunnel syndrome treated under doctors have 2, which is non-surgical treatments, and secondly is surgery. Okay, for non-surgical treatment, it has 5 ways, which is splinting. Secondly, avoiding daytime activities that may provoke symptoms, over-the-counter drugs, prescription medicine, and lastly, alternative therapies. Okay, for splinting means initial treatment is usually a splint worn at night. Avoiding daytime activities that may provoke symptoms, which is sometimes they use applying cold pack that can help their discomfort situation. For prescription medicines, they took a medicine such as prednisone or the drug Lidocaine can be injected directly into the wrist or taken by mouth. It is used to relieve pressure on the median nerve in people with mild or intermittent situation. Lastly, alternative therapies. Alternative therapies such as acupuncture and chiropractic can have benefited some individuals, but their effectiveness remain unproved. For surgery has two, which is open release surgery and endoscopic surgery. For open release surgery the procedure is generally done under local anesthesia on an outpatient basis unless there are unusual medical conditions. For endoscopic surgery is a surgery that may be high risk, used for people at high risk of complication and the need for additional surgery. The risk of developing carpal tunnel syndrome. Women are 3 times more likely than men to develop carpal tunnel syndrome. People with diabetes or other metabolic disorder that directly affect the body's nerve and make them more susceptible to compression are also at high risk. CTS usually occur only in adults. Workplace factor may contribute to existing pressure or damage to the median nerve. The risk of developing CTS is not confined to people in a single industry or job, but may be more reported in those performing assembly line work such as manufacturing, sewing, finishing, cleaning, and meat packing than it is among data entry personnel. Comparison of previous research. It has 5 references. Firstly, the title is Use of Neurodynamic Technique in the Conservative Treatment of Carpal Tunnel Syndrome. The method used is neurodynamics technique. The advantages is effective in reducing pain and functional limitation, no need surgery, and suitable for every ages. Disadvantage is cannot display result and needs good skill practice. Secondly is 6-week therapy pack. Method used is couple solution nighttime stretching treatment. Advantage is reliable product that work at home, no need surgery, and reduction in symptoms happen more quickly. It cannot display result and not suitable for kids. Thirdly is give grip strength a hand. Your ability to grab, hold, twist, and squeeze is essential. It from Maria Cole. It use grip mobility technique. Disadvantage is simple technique exercise and can detect mobility of hand. The disadvantage is cannot display result. Next is from Gold Touch, which is 7 benefits of an ergonomic mouse. It was designed semi-vertical mouse. The advantage is to reduce risk of mouse arm syndrome, prevent carpal tunnel, more comfortable for arthritis sufferers, and working pain-free, reduce fatigue. The disadvantage is costly. Lastly, from Tony Ciciliani, it uses Bluetooth data transfer with Android. The ability for a given application to send the user to another, fast data delivered, and no need internet connection. The disadvantage is limit distance, which is under 3 meters. The methodology, firstly, project flowchart. Our project is, it starts from pressure sensor that triggered, and when object detect hand grip, it detect pressure, right? And then it will check and measure value of hand grip strength and give a data to Bluetooth. But if the Pressure cannot detect any pressure. Process will looping until yes condition. When the Arduino receive an data, the Bluetooth will on and get ready pressure and will display at LCD. For block diagram of pressure and temperature sensor, it has input, processing and output. The input is LM280 pressure and temperature sensor, and its data will process at Arduino. And after that, Arduino will appear and output an LCD display, which is interfaced with Bluetooth module. Software design is about implement and simulating the project design, which include the circuit and the system code through the software. This section is important, which should be seriously taken because through this section, simulation result of several project parts will be get in. It will be a benchmark to synchronize the system code with the simulation circuit. Arduino IDE software is used to create and build the system code for the project system. The IDE software has their own component library and it is a free source where the programmers can easily add, remove or reprogram to make it product the desired output condition. The debugging or programming code troubleshooting will take place when the program code has the error. Implementation of the program code onto the microcontroller unit process is also can be done through the IDE software. List of components. The main component is Arduino Uno R3 microcontroller unit, Bluetooth module, LCD display and LM280 sensors. This table shows the project estimation cost. The total for this estimation cost is RM132. For the result, I already done for programming for BMP280 with LCD display and wiring. Okay, for the line define BMP, for the first line, we define address is 0 times 37. The initialization of the BMP280 sensor is done using the functional begin, which return 1 if true and 0 if error. Temperature and pressure value are displayed on LCD screen and sent with approximating altitude to Arduino IDE serial monitor. For the conclusion is the first objective of this project, which is to design a coding and wiring that connected Arduino to BMP280 and LCD display is almost achieved. For reference, I have 5 reference, which is from a twin center study of NASA tips numbness. Secondly, from Grossman, mycarpenter.com. Thirdly, from Miracle. Fourth, from Goldtouch. It's about 7 ergonomic mouse. And lastly, from Siciliani, it discuss about Bluetooth data transfer. Thank you. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.